So many times when your customer gets stuck in a trial as ended situation, they're going to open the chat and start a conversation by asking, can I get my trial extended? How many times this happened to your team? And probably you got internal processes to manage this manually. Let me show you how Aura can handle this on autopilot without any of your team in between. Ready? Let's get started. What is going to happen is Aura is identifying this specific intent of the trial extension. And the first thing she's going to ask me for, those are the projects that I'm managing, so I'm going to extend this one. She's going to ask me some questions. So could you please let me know the reason why, need a trial extension, the feature you will be trying during the extended period, and which plan are you interested in? I'm going to use the Pro, okay? So I'm going to just respond to that. And the other questions are still required. So she's going to ask me more about the reason and the features. So our team couldn't try this out, and I would love to try your Aura AI. Now, what she's going to do is, of course, collecting the data, structuring the data, but now she's basically doing the work underneath to understand how many times I asked for an extension, if I am eligible for that, and it seems I am. Based on a property, I'm going to show you later what's the property look like. Based on those, she calculated the Unix timestamp to send back to our backend and extend the trial that was ended. I'm going to say, wow, this was an amazing experience to the CSAT because she deserved it. Now let's check if she actually did it. Wow, that was it. The free trial banner went away, and now I can still test out the project. As you can see, no one was in between. Okay, let's go back and check what happened on your inboxes. Let's check what was this conversation on your end, okay? So of course, like you would go under your Aura inboxes, and of course you close the conversation so it's not open anymore. Let's go to closed and let's check this one. So this was my conversation on the other hand. As you can see, the first message triggered the AI assistant and the second message triggered the Chatflow trial extension. We're gonna see later how that works. Here I can see all my projects, and I selected my project, and all the conversation went great. Here I can actually see what was the request to the backend. So here we're going to find all the conversation properties she basically set for us. Trial plan is pro, trial extend reason, our team couldn't try this out, trial info allowed to try Aura, and trial extension date timestamp. So this was everything made from her, and there is another property that she was checking and setting. That was the trial extension. This property is the actual validation, but of course you can do your validation on your side. This is the easiest way you can set up a Chatflow. So let's check the Chatflow out to manage your trial extension request on autopilot. So this would be your trial extension Chatflow. Here on the triggering event, of course, there's going to be an AI recognized intent. I specified audience just to try this out with my account only before setting it live. And as you can see here, I specified an intent description for AI recognition. So just as simple, the customer wants to extend the trial period. Here, we can provide different matching intent examples to Aura and also non-matching intent examples. So whenever you see Aura is matching something that is not supposed to be matching this intent, you would put the example over here. And whenever you see something that is not matching but you should put it over here under matching intent example. Now, this is fairly simple. This is choosing the company because we do manage different company, as you can see. Now, this is the goal in this AI training. The mission goal is basically how would you train your agent to perform certain actions, and it's going to be actual like a description of what you would do. So to extend the trial, we need to understand the reason why, what they are going to try during the extended period, and which plan are they interested to. There's no free trial for enterprises growth plans if they ask. After collecting this info, check if they're eligible for a free trial extension, verifying the number of trial extension in the property. Do not ask the customer. You remember this was a contact property in my profile with trial extension set to 2 because I already before, and so this was the second time. If I'm going to try to ask again for another extension, then that would be firing the and else. If it's more than 2, tell the customer they've reached the maximum number of a trial extension, they need to buy a plan to continue using customer. Now, of course, this is completely up to you what you want to do, but this is the kind of logic you can put in a conversational way and match it with your own data. The person is eligible. So if it's now basically it's not set or less than 2, then set the trial extension daytime, which is this other property over here, to Unix timestamp of today plus 13 days, and tell the customer we're going to check and extend your trial in a few hours. Now I can put minutes because that happened in less than 1 minute, but that's okay. So this was the first mission, right? So whenever she completed that mission, if you remember, she went into thank you for sharing the details, we'll check and extend your trial in a few hours. In between these two, she basically sent this data to the REST API we got in the backend to extend the trial. Now I put the company ID I was collecting before, and I've got the bearer token, which is an env variable, and then I put the time with the conversation property trial extension datetime. All of this is super easy to do, and of course you can capture the response, but this is not our case because whenever there is a success, that means the trial has been extended, otherwise it would be a failure. Now, in case of failure, I would assign this to our support team to see what was going on, but it seems that everything was running smoothly, and basically after, in between these two messages, after receiving the success from the REST API, she went again on a mission mode, and basically this mission goal was increase the number of trial extensions by 1 and tell the customer the trial has been correctly extended and to enjoy the 2 weeks more. If they need any help, they can open a new chat conversation here. Check this out. Yeah, enjoy 2 weeks more. If you need any help, you can open a new chat conversation here. And basically, she closed the conversation as expected and sent the CSAT. This is the way you can manage trial extensions with Customerly Aura with your team not involved in it. This is magic. This is pure magic. The way you can interact with your own data, with the backend in a conversational way, convert conversations, convert support tickets into happy customers in no time. This is massive, and it's massive for you and for your customers because your team now can manage like success, can go to sell more, to create more qualitative interactions with your customers, while Aura is managing at her best the incoming conversation. Super easy to manage nowadays with this AI. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I give you some inspiration on how to improve your customer service. Thank you.